Hello viewers, today we are going to discuss what is exactly the number system is. Before going into the number system, we should discuss how counting was taking place in Stone Age man or in the age before the number system was developed. So let us discuss that we have two persons A and B. They don't know the number systems. Right now we use a decimal number system. Suppose these two persons don't know number system. How they will keep account of transactions? Suppose person A is having some apples and person B is not having apples. Person B come. This is a person B. Person B come to person A and ask for apples. What person A? Suppose person A gives 3 apples to person B. How this person A will keep account of this transaction? Person A will suppose draw lines on trees. There may be some tree nearby. He will draw 3 lines to keep account that 3 apples are given to B. Later on, suppose B come back and B returns 2 apples. So how again A will do? A will just erase the 2 lines. Okay, so in this way the transaction will go on. But the problem of this system is, suppose B come and ask for 100 apples. So in that case, they will have to write down 100 lines on the tree. So this is not a feasible or this is not a good or practical solution. So there was a need that we should have some compact way of writing or compact way of doing the counting, and that's why we can say the number system was developed. So now we'll discuss a decimal number system. Here, instead of one line in horizontal way, we start writing 1 in this way. And suppose if no transaction is there, it is indicated by something as a 0. And instead of 2 lines, 2 was invented. Likewise, total 0 to 9 means total 10 digits were developed, and they decided that no more further digits, but counting should not stop at 9. So the idea is that okay, the total digits will be from 0 to 9, that is 10 digits. What will come after 9? Okay, if 9 is the last digit, 0 will again come. It is something like, it is a cycle. Okay, but if you write only 0, 0 means no transaction. Actually, we have given 10 apples suppose to somebody and we want to write down this transaction. So we write 1 here. This 1 indicates that one cycle has been completed. So 10. Now we call it as a 10 commercially, but this is 10 in the sense of number system. So this 10 comes where the digit ends. See, digit ends at 9, but counting will continue. So likewise we go on adding 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 like this. We come to 1 9. Again question arises, what should come after 1 9? The logic behind this is that 9 plus 1 is 0 because 9 is the last digit. So what come after 9 is 0 and 1 carry. This carry indicates completion of cycle. So here it will be 2. So we can say here 2 cycles are completed. So in this way decimal number system was developed, and right now we are using this number system for all transactions. All the banking transactions or all commercial transactions are using decimal number system. But when you are talking about the computers, we should talk about binary number system. See, what is popular is a decimal number system that we use in day-to-day transactions. But for computer don't know decimal number system. Computer only know, you can say, digital signals, that is high and low, or in logical sense it is 1 and 0. So binary number system is most suitable to indicate the signals logically in computer world. So I can compare this. So in decimal we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, and so on. In binary number system we have only two digits, 0 and 1. Okay, so this ends here. So this is very poor number system, we can say. That is just joking. So 0 and 1 are only the two digits. Now if this is the last digit, what should come after 1? Yes, it should be 0 again. Look at this. What came after 9 was 0 here, because 9 was the last digit. What come after 1 will be 0 here, but we should write 1 here to indicate that one cycle has been completed. Look at this. This was the cycle of decimal. Now this is the cycle of binary. So this 1 0 is not a 10 now. It is a 2. If you compare with what? Decimal number system. If you go in the coffee shop and order for coffees and you say I want 10 cup of teas, and I am talking in binary, how much coffee you will get? You will get 2 coffees, because you can compare. This 10 is 2. In this way, the rule behind the binary is 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry 1, because 1 is the last digit. So next will be 1 1. I just go on adding. Then what will come after 1 1? Just rule is the same rule. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. So it is 100. You can compare with decimal. It is a 4. When you say I want 100 cup of tea, I am talking in binary. You should get 4 cup of teas. So you can just compare. In this way it goes on 101, 110, 111, 1000, and so on. So the big drawback of binary number system is that when you go on for higher numbers, it becomes a long string of ones and zeros. So writing the binary numbers, you can say it is very tedious job. So scientists or computer engineers develop one more number system that is used purposely for the presentation of binary numbers, and that was a hexadecimal number system. So we should also take introduction of hexadecimal. Actually hexadecimal is not the number system used inside. Binary is the only number system, or binary is the only way we can talk about the digital signals, because digital signals are high and low. We can easily represent high by 1 and low by 0. So binary is the only suitable way of presenting the digital signals inside the computer world, but still hexa is used by engineers and by scientists just for the presentation of binary number system. Now what is the rule? For hexa, digits were from 0 to 9. Actually these 0 to 9 are just copy paste from decimal number system. But this is not the last digit. Hexa has got again digits A, B, C, D, E and F. So total 0 to F. So total 16 digits. See, this definition is in decimal. How many digits? 0 to F means total 16 digits. You can compare. This A is our 10, D is 11, and likewise F will be 15. So when I go and ask in the coffee shop and I will give an order, I want F many cup of teas or F many cup of coffees, I should get 15 cup, because F is 15 as compared to what? Decimal. Now if F is the last digit, what should come after F? Again keep the same rule in mind, that if it is the last digit, we will get 10. If it is the last digit, we will get 10. Here we will get 10. But this 10, this 10 and this 10 is not same. This 10 is 2 as compared to decimal. This 10 is 16 as compared to decimal. So in this way, if I go further, what should come after 10? 11 hexadecimal, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Look at this. After 19 I will get 1A. Don't write 20 here, because that is our common practice. Because we are so used to the decimal number system, so we normally forget, or we are not so comfortable with other number systems. So after 9 it is A. See, 9 is not the last digit. Look at this. After 9 what comes here? A. So 19 will be 1A. Then 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, and then it comes 20. Why 20? Because 1f plus 1. F plus 1 is 0 and carry 1. So here it is 20. So this 20 is not 20. It may be some different number as compared to what? Decimal number system. So you got all the number system. Now one more number system is left. See, what is the use of hexa? Hexa is used for the presentation of binary number system. We'll take later on that how to convert from binary to hex and hex to binary. That is so easy. That's why hexa is used for presentation of binary numbers. Now, one more number system, that is octal, that is used in PLCs sometimes for the presentation of binary number system. So this octal has got digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 is the last digit. So how many digits? Total 8 digits. Now again, what will come after 7? If 7 is the last digit, yes, it will be 10. But this 10 is 8 as compared to what? Decimal. So next, I can go on writing 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What will come after 17? That will be 20. Okay, why 20? Because 17 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is 0. This is the rule in octal. And carry 1, and that is 20. Likewise. So this is again octal number system. So today we got the introduction of different number systems. Now at the end, we just write down the numbers and we just compare all number system at one place. So we started with decimal. Decimal has got total 10 digits: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. What came after 9 is 10. Okay, commercially we call it as a 10, but for number system it is a 10. Why it is 10 here? Because 9 is the last digit. So after last digit we get a 0 and carry 1 likewise. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 2, 0 and so on. This is what decimal is. And for binary, we have only 2 digits, 0 and 1. And what come after 1 will be 0 again. Because this is the last digit. And here it is 1, 0. This is a 2 as compared to decimal. So again 1, 1. Just go on adding. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. And 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, likewise. So this is what? Binary. Now, hexa. For hexa, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and then A, new digits, B, C, D, E, F. Look at this. F is what? 15. Now this is the last digit. What should come after F? Is 0 and carry 1, that is 10. Look at the 1 zeros. These are the 1 zeros. Where you will find 1 zeros? Where the last digit comes. Then you find a 1 0. But this 1 0, this 1 0 and this 1 0 are all different. This is 16 as compared to decimal. This is 2. This is our regular decimal. So here it is 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4 and likewise. Then we talk about what will come after 1 9 is 1A and so on. Now last is octal. For octal, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 is the last digit. Now what will come after 7 is 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 7 and then it comes 2 0 and so on. So in this way we can compare the number systems, and in next lecture we discuss how hex is used for presentation of binary, or how to convert from decimal to binary, decimal to hex, decimal to octal, or hex to binary and all that. That is useful, and we should able to convert it fast because it is used everywhere in digital electronics. Thank you very much.